Hello, my name is Megan Nash, and this is my cow eye dissection. I have my words. All right, so I've already gotten my eyeball dissected, so I've got it into separate pieces here. So the first piece that I'm going to show is the lens. So this almost marble-like structure, it's quite firm. That is the lens, and that is inside of the eye. This gelatinous kind of substance that you can see on the lens is called the vitreous humor. Here I have the iris, and I've already dissected it and pulled it apart from the part of the eye, but I have the iris here, and then that kind of split you see in the middle there, that is the pupil. All right, and then I have the eyeball already dissected into two separate areas. This is the anterior cavity, and this is the posterior cavity. So this is the front of the eyeball, this is the back of the eyeball. So starting with the front of the eyeball, which is the anterior cavity, we have the first part is the cornea, and this is kind of like a thin see-through layer at the very front of the eye. And then if I turn it around here, you can see the sclera. It's a kind of a dark ring around the cornea, and that is called the sclera. The aqueous humor, actually whenever I dissected the eyeball, I cut into the cornea, and the aqueous humor came out of the cornea. The aqueous humor is a liquid that is between the lens and the cornea. So when I cut the cornea open, that did come out, but you can still see it here on my tissue. It's still wet, but that is the aqueous humor. And moving on to the posterior cavity, so this is the back of the eye. So in the back of the eye, you can see a very thin layer of tissue, and that is actually called the retina. And I found this to be really neat because it's so small in comparison to everything else, but it plays a major role in transmitting what we see, turning it into electrical impulses, and making our brain see a picture. So I thought that's really neat how it was very, very small, but yet it actually has a very big role in eyesight. The very back of the eye is called the choroid. It's this pretty blue teal section in the back of the eye. That is called the choroid. And then if I turn this over, you see this little section that's protruding here. It's like a little thick stump almost. That is the optic nerve, and that's what attaches the eye to the eyeball. And that is my cow eye dissection. Thank you.